And he's going to start this game. So 37 in blue starts, and immediately we get a violation against Princeton. Couldn't make it work. Chased down by Max Kresge, all Ivy. Midfield number 48 for Yale. He takes the bouncing shot, and it bounces off. Looked like John Fricaro might have got a piece of it and hit the goal. Here he is, Kabiri. Getting to the middle of the field. Back to the near side, and Chad Palumbo shoots left-handed, and Paquette makes the save and then covers up. Ivy League doubleheader. Paquette. Both goalies are strong early.
Second save for Paquette, rebounds, a point of emphasis.
Couldn't save that one, though. John Dunphy scores.
Can be a game changer. So can Michael Bath with the trail check that led to this offensive surge. Paquette was good on the first time. Dunphy, the lefty, solves him on the second one, Quint.
And an issue for Yale's defense this year has been ground balls on the defensive end. Paquette makes his initial save.
Off to the near side of McAsee on the wing. Now to Burns, crashes into the defender, rolls to the goal, and gets hit just as he was trying to release the ball, but Kabiri is right there. McAsee shoots. Up top, Cool was going to have a shot, but he couldn't handle the pass, runs it down. Shot clock at 15. Bragg going against Bullshine. He shoots the bouncer, couldn't get enough heat on it. John Fricaro got it easily, but put it on the carpet. Yale comes out of there with an unsettled situation. They'll have a full 80 on the shot clock as well. This is going to be a drawn-out defensive possession.
Yeah, this can wear down a defense who played really well on the Geo save. They held.
This is Bragg. Nope, check that. 15. That's David Anderson. He was banged up coming into this game as well, so good to see him out there. Hackler. Behind the cage to Cool. Now it's in his right hand. Evades the defender. John Fricaro makes a great save, point blank.
You do, but you also need to be patient here because you want to wear him down even more, right? Yale plays at hyperspeed, leads the nation in goals per game, but hold it here a little bit.
Ooh.
Big check as Kai was trying to launch it.
Best traits, right? His lacrosse IQ. He's a sixth-year senior due to the COVID year and then the Ivy not playing the following year.
That's a kill if you can do that.
Yale's struggling with the turf. We've seen a bunch of guys lose their edge.
Yes, Solberg falling there. Yale is able to pick it up. Kresge, Brandow, that's dangerous. Gets a better angle, but Gio on the save.
And then you have the opponent the week later. You have the same scout. The familiarity.
Oh, switching to his right is Kresge. And he's able to beat John Fricaro.
Stay in front of the cage. Create an angle, and Gio just no step there. Yale too, with
Yale returns
Sharp back and Johnson
and all these players getting playing time this year. Paquette makes another save. That's 7 on the day. Now here's Brandow. This time covered by Billings, gets free, shoots and scores, and gets level.
From all different spots. Brandow up top, operating more as a midfielder. Uses a little brush in the pick. Princeton, for some reason, is slow to double team here, and that allows Matt on the run to unleash a right-hander. Princeton's defense has been slow to slide. Kresge scores on a rollback. Brandow takes it to the rack.
Moynihan. Kresge again, Cool in front, scores!
Absolutely, this is a big-time dodge by Kresge, the all-Ivy League midfield performer. And then he dishes it to Carson Cool, who was a right-handed midfielder a year ago. Yes, a righty midfielder. Now he's playing that finishing lefty spot. So to get him on the board, and he's put up numbers this year, gentlemen. I mean,
big hit in the middle of the field, and that's going to draw a flag. Kabiri up top, down to the wing. There's McAsee. Fed inside, goal. Palumbo finishes.
With a finish on the low pipe.
Straight 3-3 set. Kabiri's the quarterback up top, the freshman from Georgetown Prep, and man, he throws just dimes. I mean, that stick work is absolutely outstanding. This is a young freshman. He can play at X, he can play on the right wing. Non-releasable penalties have really changed games this year.
Saras on the far side. That's him, 36, back to Kabiri. Again feeding it inside to Palumbo, and he scores again. Carbon copy.
Great touch on that pass. Such a catchable pass. Watch,
Yeah.
he doesn't gun it. It's like 3/4 speed, right on the money.
For sure, yeah. Used to have a varsity program. McMeekin, he's really owned the faceoff dot today. That's been a problem for Yale. They were hoping Rodriguez would be in great form, and he's not, but Mackesy is.
This just hits differently.
Magic wrists, sweet heat. He knows it. Playing to the sideline. You plant your feet, you let it fly. You can't let 91 have that much time, that much room.
And so much twist.
McMeekin, watch out. Kabiri, Paquette goes down to make a great save. With the hamstring injury, you could see when he goes out there, 37 in blue, he's got that thing wrapped up, and he's clearly not 100%. McMeekin is owning him. Rebound in front. Kabiri comes out of there with it. Look out. Tucker Wade, another one of those freshmen. Rolls back to his left, working on Oken. Tough angle shot. Paquette got a piece of it, fresh 60 for Princeton. John Fricaro goes down to his backside to make the save, and Rob Bragg.
Now, this game has tempo. This game has outstanding net minding.
And it's warm. These teams are going back and forth. Q, by the end of the night, this thing could open up a little bit. And it started to open up already because Kibe didn't hit the pipe on that shot.
And you got to wonder right now, which team is playing more guys? You know, subtly, who's sneaking the second midfield out? Who's playing more shorties? That's just too easy right there. It's a nice dish by Brandow. Again, he draws the double team. There's no second slide.
Two things that pop on this Q. One is Gianfrancaro looks like he bites a little bit low.
Kabiri's got 15 to shoot. Gets a pick from Burns, defender slips it. Now Burns comes back around. That's beautiful, and he scores!
Was his nickname.
Well, guess who his high school teammate was? Nate Kabiri, and these two are making music. And the chemistry, the sixth sense to know where one another is at all times. That is a beautiful cut behind by Barbecue Burns. I mean, look what he does. He follows. Type player. He's a right-handed midfielder playing lefty attack. He can win matchups in space on 6-on-6. When you're in the extra man, you have to be stationary with your strong hand. Quick wrists.
Oken causes the turnover in the middle of the field. Brandow. Can Yale make something happen here quickly? They might, but Gianfrancaro saves it with his foot. That one's high up in the air, picked up by Brandow. Again, here comes Yale and Cool. They got a fresh 60 because it hit off of Gianfrancaro, who makes it yet another save.
That was a brilliant stop.
Brandow inside the pass. Couldn't stop that one.
50 goals and 50 assists. We've seen him on the high wings, creating his own shot, scoring goals, this time as a passer. Once again on Billings, though, not Mulshine. So Billings is kind of struggling through the pick.
Failed clear. Yale hits him with a strong ride, and there's a little confusion there as Brandow runs off that pick.
Teammate Dunphy was able to corral the ball, though, and now Princeton still not done, but Paquette makes the save and then finds it at the doorstep. And with 15 to go on that shot clock, Brandow, he's left open momentarily, got inside, but then the defense crashed, and Gio makes the save!
But also there's been some situations where Pace Billings been on him in the beginning of the offensive set, too. I would make sure Mulshine is the guy.
Chasing after Wade, but now it's advantage Princeton. Palumbo scores!
They create offense. You see, they chase and then have to sub off. They hedge off their man, and they create an unsettled situation.
And then they're caught. If you look at the confusion of Yale in that spot.
Defender fell down, so Burns looking to attack, gets it to Kabiri on the far side, and he'll wait for a substitution as Miller checks out. Cameron shoots, scores! You
look at the ability to win the race from the box. Sean Cameron beats Monfort, and Monfort just desperately tries to get the back of his stick there to no avail. Are you going to rely on that type of play? Because you're not winning faceoffs. Your defense has to buckle down. Those little spots, like a foot here or a foot there, is all the difference in the world.
Cashin bangs into his defender, and he scores! John Fricaro was claiming he was in the crease. The officials talk it over. John Fricaro was adamant about it, and they give him the goal.
Take a look at this. Gets the shot off before.
Outside of the crease.
Yeah, that's definitely outside the crease. Does he land in the goal mouth? You can never land in the goal mouth unless it's defensive pressure.
Can't see. Maybe this angle. Let's see that left arm, maybe.
Okay, there's no defensive pressure here that would force him in the goal mouth, right?
It's not a push.
That's not a push. Does any part of his body land in the goal mouth? I mean, yes, his left hand does.
Left hand does. Oh, look at Gio's right there to make the call.
Yes, his left hand is in the goal mouth.
Have a good angle.
Wow.
Maybe Yale can use that to build a little momentum. The call goes their way as we near this midpoint of this third quarter. Syracuse is trying to change the narrative, though, and it's another freshman, Tucker Wade, who finds the back of the net.
It's north-south, two-handed.
Yeah.
Classic split, right to left.
You know who that looks like? Looks like his old man, Ryan Wade, who was a three-time first-team All-American and the MVP of the World Championships in 1998.
Burns puts his shoulder into a fender. Cameron to Mackesy. Shoots. Paquette goes down low to make the save. Randall says to Cool, take it if you got it. He shoots, hits the far pipe. Billings comes out of there with it. Are they going to review? Are they reviewing that last goal to see if it went in? Nothing from that angle. Oh, and it bounced and hit the top again. Wow. But nothing from that angle.
Now, from that angle, does it hit the base of the goal, inside the goal, and kick out?
Can't tell anything there. Can't tell. It's too fast right there. Could you see it?
I couldn't quite see it.
Let's keep it going. Man, that is really tough.
At the wrong time. We don't have a sufficient angle there.
It's right. See that right there. Is it inside? Is the whole ball inside?
I think it is.
Remember, it was not called a goal on the field, so you have to have indisputable evidence that it is a goal.
Judging by the angle that the ball kicks up in the air, I would say that this does hit the base of the goal, and this should count as a goal.
Oh, yeah. That's the inside, yes.
That's the inside. And because it comes up, Kark, that's proof. When it hits the pipe, it doesn't come up from that angle.
And that bottom pipe is
a goal.
After review, good goal.
Wow.
Please reset the clock.
Props to Andy Shea and staff and any player who had an iPad.
Got to get a calculator out to tabulate Paquette's saves. 15 on the day. Palumbo, he's been outstanding, and it continues to play that way. Flag down.
Using the pick, getting underneath. We got a back and forth game. It's an Ivy slugfest. Two teams fighting for their lives to continue to play in May. Only one will survive.
Double team show didn't go, but it was enough to get Hackler off his line. Now he's got the shorty from X. Up top, Cool. Down the alley, double team comes. Cool's going to reverse his field, come upfield, tough angle. John Fricaro with the save. Now loose ball in front, picked up by Molshine.
On some impossible angle shots.
And the ball flies too. He's not a big guy, but he hammers it.
Garch and Torita didn't like that. Garch took it in the midsection. Burns scores.
Tucker Wade draws the eyes of the defense. It's a late rotation by Yale. Burns sees it coming and steps inside, makes that double team. The slide maybe have to come a little bit longer. He improves his angle. But
obviously doing it for a great reason. And Chad Palumbo at the center of that. Shot score from Tucker Wade.
Wade, about 2 minutes ago, had a beautiful left-handed feed.
See it later tonight, maybe into tomorrow morning.
Yale right here having a hard time. They get their hands free as they did right there, but then John Fricaro makes the initial save but gave up the rebound to Kibe.
Where did all the Princeton defenders go on this rebound? Well, 2 of them went to the ball, the shooter, and then they're all spread out inside.
Yep.
Nobody crashes the boards. 3 actually went to the shooter, and 1 is chasing the shot.
On that possession, you see the lack of lefties, right? When the ball was spinning, when it got to the left side, all natural right-handed players.
That's a lefty rip, though, from Cashin.
Talked to Andy Shea in the fall. He said, this guy doesn't know how good he could be. He plants the foot and he hammers it. Watch this plant foot, Quinn.
How about the swim?
It's a plant foot into a swim.
Woo!
Puts a shoulder in the Mollenstein, gets it back to his left, tried to get it to Krevsky, and he got rocked.
He gets beat up there. Why not bring the short to Brandow to set the pick?
Krevsky shoots, scores!
Swim, take it to the heart of the defense. A lot of heart, a lot of heart.
Up top to Barnes. That was Stanek, not Barnes. Agassi. Got free, shoots, scores!
When he sweeps right, he wants to stop his feet. When he goes to his natural left, it's poetry in motion.
He doesn't show it to the goalie, Clark. Watch how he cradles this at his hip, and it's cradled a shot fast.
That is outstanding offensive awareness and the subtle scrape.
You'll enjoy it.
I like walking around this place.
Enjoy the weather. It's a beautiful night. Holy cow. It's
Where are you going? Where are you walking? You're going to watch the Syracuse-Duke game on my iPad with me.
That's a good point, Clark. He's not going anywhere. Palumbo scores! Let's see if it's in the crease or if it's a push. The officials are talking it over. Goal is good.
Let's take a look at this.
Same
Another
skip,
hammer
same
of a
skip.
feed, too. The same skip to the same person.
No crease violation.
Nope, that's a good goal.
Does land in the goal mouth, but he's pushed, you're saying.
Yes.
Look at that pass.
Out of the crease, they're saying he lands in the goal mouth, clearly, but it's from defensive pressure. So that's the right call. There's 3 goals out of Chad Palumbo's 5 are from the same exact spot on extra man, from the same passer.
Cashin shoots. Gianfrancaro makes the save, but gives up a rebound.
No team in college lacrosse has faced the injury bug like Yale this season, with like productive, big-time players. Stars. Chris Lyons, 60-goal scorer.
Big hit on the sideline
Don't do
now.
anything stupid here if you're Princeton.
Got a Yale player stuck over the Princeton bench. That's Malley, number 1.
You get yourself suspended.
And Montfort's there. Now another flag comes out. There was a big hit. I think it was on Agassi. Right on the sideline. And the Princeton bench took exception. And there were a couple of Yale players that were in the wrong place at the wrong time. We have to sort this one out.
And this has been a physical, hard-fought game. Potentially late there, and then the issue is that he's carried into the bench.
Yeah, Malley's caught on the sideline here.
On enemy soil.
Touch
Yeah,
late.
That's late. And then Malley wasn't quick to leave the bench either.
In Ithaca. Sun has set. Press box is pretty dark. I feel like a bat up here.
Nice and cool too. Cool as a cucumber, as Michael Gianfrancaro was tonight, and he's mobbed by his teammates. Princeton, the 2 seed in this Ivy League tournament, advances to Sunday afternoon's championship game. They'll await the winner of our next matchup here tonight between Penn and Cornell. Get some recovery from tonight's game. It was a hot game, hard game tonight. They have only less than 48 hours before they'll play for a championship.